Alright guys, get comfy. We're talking Met Gala today. Guys, I'm aware I am not in a cute outfit right now, but I'm gonna be honest here. I am so tired. I have had a long day, so I put on my PJs. We're gonna talk all about the Met Gala, and you're gonna have a great time. First, we're going to talk about Karl Lagerfeld, the theme of the Met Gala. If I think people follow the theme, who follow the theme. We are talking all Met Gala theme, first things first. I am also gonna podcast this because I need a mini pod right now. Hey Fabs, today we are talking all about the Met Gala, which, if you didn't know, is one of the biggest moments in fashion. It is a ball that has been going on for decades at this point, and this year the theme was Karl Lagerfeld. I believe it was a life of beauty, or Karl Lagerfeld, something about beauty, and I cannot put my finger on it because my brain is fried. Okay, so first things first, I just hit my mouth on the microphone, whoops. The theme. Karl Lagerfeld was obviously an amazing designer, a great person, an icon in fashion, obviously a huge moment, a person in fashion that so many people take inspiration from. He had many muses, and we got to see a lot of those muses on the Met Gala carpet today, which was amazing to see. Everyone was in such awe and remembrance of Karl Lagerfeld and his cat. There were so many looks featuring his cat, Chopin. I think that's how you say it, Chopin. That is glamorous. In fact, when Karl Lagerfeld died, he left pretty much everything to his cat. The cat lives in Paris. It lives its best life. Chopin has nannies and pet sitters, chefs, everything, house. The cat is very well taken care of. It has visitors. And Chopin was one of those big muses for Karl, so it obviously made sense that a lot of people would be dressed as cats and pay homage to Karl Lagerfeld in those ways. It was amazing to see. I felt that, so last year people got very upset with the theme because the theme was gilded glamour, and most people felt that no one really did the theme, and if they did pay any homage to the theme, it was to the theme of the museum exhibit and the art exhibit, which, you know, they raised money for, rather than gilded glamour. A lot of people went for American history rather than gilded glamour, which I can understand. It was on theme with something, but it wasn't on theme for the gala and the event itself, which can make people... I don't have a cat. My dog is so dramatic. She is sulking in the background. But yeah, that could be annoying. So this year, I will say, people stuck to the theme. It wasn't very hard to do. I mean, Karl designed for most notably Chanel, but also Fendi, and I believe Chloe. There's one more, but I cannot put my finger on it right now. He made so many great designs that we look back on now, and that is why we just, not we as in me, but that's why they decided to honor him at the Met Gala. He's the theme. So a lot of people wore vintage Chanel, archival Chanel, runway, ready to wear, no, actually no ready to wear, but couture. Everyone wore, not everyone, but for the most part, black and white. Black and white was seen everywhere. A lot of gold tones. Metallics were in play, but not as heavily as, let's say, the Heavenly Bodies theme in 2018, which I have always been obsessed with. But it was in a very nice classic play. It was a... Kyan, I am doing something. and I'm really getting annoyed with you. This is why I don't bring you in places. I don't know why you're here. You know what? I'm gonna stop lecturing the dog. Felt that everyone did fall on theme, because when you see his older looks, there's a lot of sheer black and white. He wore almost exclusively black and white. A certain type of shirt. He took a lot of inspiration from the past while making it more modernized. I heard actually that a lot of his inspiration came from early Coco Chanel, and he looked through some of her best or favorite pieces and decided to bring some of those in and modernize them, which is great to see. And then now we are taking those pieces and modernizing them again and paying homage to Chanel and Karl Lagerfeld, the designer himself. A lot of muses were there, a lot of ambassadors were there in Chanel, of course. Some people, of course, there are many designers that go into this. So for example, Versace with Anne Hathaway, they wanted to make a dress that almost married the two, Versace and Chanel, which I thought was amazing. She had an amazing look. People were on theme, you know, better than the last few years. The theme was classic. Okay, here's actually something I really hated. There's a certain actress who I will not name. Why will I not name her? I forgot her name. Like, I forgot her name, sorry. But the dress was beautiful. I loved her dress. But she put Karl on the back of it. And mind you, Vera Wang designed the dress. There was big Karl whatever print on the back of the dress, and it just cheapened it. It looked so cheap and unoriginal, honestly. And the dress was beautiful, but certain things like that just weaken it. And I didn't enjoy seeing that because I was so excited. Yeah, the theme really gave, and I felt that everyone looked very classic while putting their own twist to things, which was the point. He put his twist to things, everyone put their twist on things. Even other big designers like Marc Jacobs and Michael Kors was talking about this too. He had actually worn a shirt that was given to him by Karl Lagerfeld, which is so interesting to see. The theme gave, and personally, I believe that this was maybe not one of the best Met Galas, but the most on theme Met Gala. No one really strayed. And you know what? My favorite part was all of the people dressing up like Chopin and paying homage to his cat, who is still alive and living in a mansion, not by herself, but primarily. I love to see everyone had their own stories about Karl Lagerfeld as well, which was so beautiful. Everyone had a story of his kindness and his work in fashion, and great remarks to him. Pretty much the majority of his muses were invited. I wish we could have seen Claudia Schiffer, but we saw so many people, so many outfits, and I just put my best dressed list out on Khaurafab.com, Khaurafab.com. So you can always check that out. I wanted to just make a mini podcast episode for the morning. I'm filming this Monday, May 1st. If you didn't know, the Met Gala is always on the first Monday of May. And then I'm gonna post this podcast, and then this YouTube video will go out soon as well, probably Tuesday, May 2nd. And then I'm about to film something else, but I just wanted to put this out there, talk a little bit with the Fabs. I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and if you want to see the full episode, you can go to the Khaurafab YouTube channel. So yeah, I'll see see you guys later. Bye. Now that we're done with that, I want to share some little clips of the Met Gala if I have time while I'm editing this, because I know I'm gonna have to edit this in the morning because there's no way I can do so much. Well, we'll see if I do this tonight or in the morning. I want to share, I hope you saw some little clips of the theme of Vogue, certain celebrities that I feel really did the theme justice. Okay, there is a list. Doja Cat, Margot Robbie, Gigi Hadid, Jared Leto, because the Chaper suit into his normal clothes was hilarious. Kendall Jenner, Bad Bunny, Gigi Hadid, and there's so many more that I put on my best dress list on Khaurafab.com. The link will always be in my bio to the website, but I will put the actual link to the best dress list, and then hopefully I will be able to put out my Met Gala best dress list on YouTube as well. That will be out later in the week though, because I don't know if I have the capabilities to edit all of these things. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, Fabs.